Hey everybody, this is Crystal Weir from Crystal Weir Photography, and for today's Tip Tuesday, I will be going over off-camera flash, and I'll be going over pretty much the basics of off-camera flash and how to get how I got my settings and my equipment that I use, and that'll be pretty much it. It should be a pretty quick video. So let's get started. So this is a setup shot. I use the 24-inch softbox on a boom arm using a weight so that everything balances out and doesn't topple over. And the flash that I use is the Yongnuo 685, and it's a wirelessly controlled flash. And I control it using the Yongnuo 622C TX controller, and the C stands for Canon, and they have a Nikon version, so you'd get the 622N if you were using Nikon. So I love this setup because I can control everything from the controller that sits on top of my camera in my hot shoe. I can control the zoom of the flash, I can control the flash power, and I can control the mode of the flash, whether it's TTL or manual. So that's the gear I've been using lately on my sessions. And then let's go to this first photo. So this is the photo that I used, or this is the photo that I captured here using my setup. As you can see, the light is nice and soft. You can see the catch lights in her eyes, so you can usually from the catch lights you can tell where the light was placed. As you can see, the catch lights are like right above, like right in the center. So you can tell my flash was pointing straight down towards her. But you can see that there aren't any harsh shadows, there aren't any hot spots on her face. So the light is nice and even on her face. And how I exposed for this, I usually expose for my subject first before I even bring the flash in to the situation. And my settings here were ISO 250, ISO 250, f1.4, shutter speed was 1/640th of a second. So I exposed for my subject, and with those settings, as you can see, the sky is nicely exposed as well. There aren't any overexposed highlights, and the shadows are pretty well maintained. So when I incorporated my flash, I had my flash power set at 1/16, and that's usually my standard setting for my flash power. I don't usually stray from that power. And I usually have my zoom at 24mm, which is usually the widest on the flash that you could go. And let's see here, what else that I want to talk about. So yeah, with those settings, and if I needed to either bring more light into the photo or decrease the light on my subject, I'd either change my settings, or I'd move the flash closer to my subject or farther away from my subject. But what I would normally do is change my shutter speed. So for example, if I needed more light on my subject for this photo, I'd decrease my shutter speed to bring more light into the photo. You could also change your ISO. So I would have increased my ISO if I wanted to bring more light onto my subject. And since I'm shooting wide open already at f1.4, I couldn't go any wider than this. But you could change your f-stop as well. So either one of these settings could help out with how much light output is that goes onto your subject. Let's see, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much the basics that I use with one light. I can show you the edited version of this photo. Let's see, so this is the straight out of camera, and this is with Lightroom and Photoshop adjustments. As you can see, straight out of camera, not very lively. So I just kind of brought the colors back and warmed it up a bit. If you'd like to see an edit of this photo, I could I could do that for you. Just let me know in the comments. And if this video was helpful, or you have any questions, please leave comments on our Facebook page, on this blog post, and I'd be happy to answer them for you the best way I can. And I hope I wasn't too rambly, or I hope I made sense. If I didn't, if you are confused about something, definitely leave a comment. There aren't any like wrong questions or anything. I'd be happy to clarify anything for you. And I hope to do more of these. I have to get, I'm getting my feet wet. But I hope to do more tutorials on off-camera flash, maybe for different lighting scenarios, or in the studio or something like that. So if you'd like to see more of these, if you like this, like the post, leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later. Bye-bye.